Trolls is the new DreamWorks animated film based on, you guessed it, trolls. No, not that kind of trolls, no, the troll dolls. And the plot of the film is that there are these creatures called the Bergens who eat the trolls in order to feel happy because trolls are always constantly happy, and this group of trolls gets kidnapped by a Bergen, and the troll princess Poppy sets off to go rescue them basically, and takes along this other troll called Branch, who's kind of this serious troll. He's the only unhappy troll in the land basically. He's sarcastic, he's sad, he's actually kind of a realist when it comes to the grand scheme of the world. So he and Poppy band together to go and try to rescue these trolls from the Bergens before they all get eaten. Now, I didn't see a single trailer for this film at all. It wasn't until last night I found out that my cinema was doing advanced screenings for this film, so I thought, okay, why not? It's an advanced screening for once. But I still didn't really have any big expectations for the film. It could have surprised me like the Lego Movie and be actually an awesome movie based on toys. But in reality, it just really was not that enjoyable of a film to watch, for me personally. The best way I can describe Trolls is that it's a very safe film. When it comes to the story and the characters, the film plays it very, very safe. The characters grow and mature exactly how you think they're going to when you first meet them in the film, and thus the plot of the film follows the same beats that you expected to happen, with all the character development that you also completely expect. Which is what I mean by the film playing it safe, because it doesn't do anything new in these areas, and it becomes more predictable, and for me personally, more unenjoyable. And then I had to take a step back and remember this is a kids movie. I am not in the demographic for this film whatsoever. Kids are not going to care about the predictable characters and the predictable story. They're just going to want to see trolls on the screen singing songs, and they just want to have a good time, and kids will enjoy this film, absolutely. But since I'm not a kid, all I can give you is my honest opinion on this film, and as I've already said, I just didn't really find it that enjoyable to watch. Speaking of the music, the musical sequences where the characters start breaking out and dancing are definitely the most entertaining scenes of the film for sure. Out of all the other areas in the film, they grab your attention the most, and the voice actors actually do a pretty decent job with the singing, which is kind of predictable given the two leads of the film are played by Anna Kendrick and Justin Timberlake. But that does lead me to another problem. The musical sequences, while entertaining, are not really that memorable. I saw the film like 6 or 7 hours ago, and I can barely remember any of the songs that the characters sung in the film. They sing popular pop songs, which again, they were playing it safe with the music choices. I would have liked to have seen them sing more original music. That way, it could have been more impactful in the story with the, more personal lyrics made up by the actual writers of the film themselves, and it could have been more memorable after the film was over. I also would have liked to have seen more exploration into the world that this film takes place in. Because Poppy and Branch set off from Trollland, or whatever the place is called, to go to Bergenville to save their friends, and within about 6 or 7 minutes, they're already at Bergensville, and now they just have to avoid all the Bergens. I think it would have been good if they spent like 10 or 15 minutes in these areas between Trollland and Bergensville, show more of the world in which this film takes place in, and more of the creatures that inhabit that world. It's just something I would have liked to have seen a little bit more of. Give a bit more variety into the film. And that's more or less what I have to say about Trolls. It's a very simple review for a very simple film. There's nothing incredibly wrong with Trolls, with the exception of one plotline involving this Bergen maid who's in love with a Bergen king. That was awful, absolutely awful, so annoying and so cheesy. That is by far the worst part of the film, was that plot line. Beyond that, Trolls is a very safe animated movie with predictable story directions and predictable characters, a couple of chuckles here and there and some fun musical moments, but it never really amounts to anything really special, and in the end it's just kind of forgettable. I'm going to give Trolls a 2 out of 5. Kids will have fun with this movie, absolutely, but if you're over the age of, I'd say 9, nah. So Trolls, have you seen it, and what did you think about it, and what's your favourite musical animated movie out there? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments below. Thanks very much for watching as always, guys, and if you want to see more of my stuff, be sure to subscribe, and to see one of my last videos, click on one of the annotations right here.